let's go from verse 15. Verse 15 says that for that which I do not allow, for what I would not, that for that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that I let's go to New King James, please. Let's do New James.
So let's be honest, KJV is sometimes confusing and it can help you bite your tongue if you want to bite your tongue. But yeah, in this episode, I'm going to show you some translations that you can use for better understanding of whatever you are reading. Someone commented on my post and said, I am finding reading the Bible very hard to understand. I am reading the KJV version. What Bible version do you think is the best for me? So I can't really say there's a best Bible version. The versions are relative, so people can like KJV, some people can like some other translations, all right? But I'm going to say some translation that I use that helps me in my study, okay? So my Bible, this is my Bible. People have seen it in most of my videos. I use the New King James Version. So it's the New King James Version that I use. And I also have this one as well. This one is called the Comparative Study Bible. So it has NIV, it has KJV, it has NASB, and it has Amplified. So 4 translations in one. So these are my Bibles. But now let's read what that pastor was trying to read in Romans chapter 7, verse 15. So I'm going to read it in different translations so that you understand how these translations are tailored. Are you ready? Okay, so Romans chapter 7, verse 15. Okay, I also use an app, but I'm going to talk about the app in the next episode, so stick around for that. So Romans chapter 7 verse 15, it says, for that which I do, it's happening to me. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. So you read this and you'll be like, what is this saying? Okay, let's go to another translation in the Amplified. The Amplified version says, for I do not understand my actions. I am baffled. I am bewildered. I do not practice or accomplish what I wish, but I do the very thing that I loathe, which my moral instinct condemns. Not everyone will get this translation or what is past here. So let's go to NIV. NIV says, short and simple, I do not understand what I do. For what I want to do, I do not do. But what I hate, I do. You understand now, Abi? You sure you get the point? Okay, so the first KJV said, for that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. Very, very confusing. But NIV says, I do not understand what I do. For what I want to do, I do not do. But what I hate, I do. So let's check NLT, New Living Translation. I don't understand myself at all. So this one sounds like a story. I don't understand myself at all. For I really want to do what is right, but I don't do it. Instead, I do the very thing that I hate. So this one is also understandable, right? So let's go to the last one, Message Translation. Message Translation says, what I don't understand about myself is that I decide one way, but then I act another. Doing things I absolutely despise. So with these ones I've read so far, you can choose or select the one that made sense to you the most and stick with it. For me, I use KJV, NKJV, NIV. I love NIV. And also a little bit of NLT. So with what I've read now, you can choose the translation that you want. There are other ones. There's the Passion Translation. That one is also beautiful as well, the Passion Translation. There's the British translation. There's the Jewish Bible translation. So there are a lot of translations, right? You can choose the one that makes more sense to you. The whole goal is to get what the word is telling you at that point in time. So if this has been helpful or you have more questions, you can drop it in the comments. And my name is SP the Bible King. See you in the next episode.